Hello fellas and welcome back to Factorio. Today I want to do a couple things with blueprints, and I want to get us some extra power because we do have enough power to get us working, but when we get in things like the laser turrets, I don't have any on me, but where they're in there, they're going to take a lot of power. So as you can see there, they take 2.4 megawatts, and that's for each one you have every time it fires. So that's kind of the point, which is why I want to get some power. But before we do that, I want to show you this point. This is all the iron we have left. That one's gone. We essentially have 5 more on the go. It's going to fix some stuff. I'll show you them as well because I haven't shown you those. I've done quite a bit over the period of going past. I've got a new source of iron on the go. I've got this train from up here. This is now moving all the iron to the iron drop off and sending it down to here. And I have excuse me, I have a decent set of the roboports now. I've got a few of these flying around the place, fixing things up and moving things around. And also I have set up my logistics to give me a load of stuff I need. For example, it'll always give me 600 of these and 600 of 200 of these, 100 of these, etc. And I'll always have that amount if I'm inside this red square. Well, this one. So pretty much, unless I'm in sort of this kind of bit here, then I'm pretty much going to get it. Or maybe a bit outside thing, but that's guaranteed. So then, what I want to do first is I'm gonna essentially get ready for the stuff, for power stuff we want. At the moment I've got a few solar panels and accumulators in here, but I'm gonna want a little bit more, I reckon. So I think I'm going to wait it out and grab some of those. Also, one thing I wanted to show you was essentially, well, that I didn't notice that myself. Let's fill that back up, definitely. Didn't realise that got so low. But essentially, this is the copper section we've got left. So I'm actually gonna recycle some of that stuff. So all them can go. They can go. You didn't need to take them back. I wouldn't have minded them in my inventory. Oh, for God's sake. Now I've got to wait for them to come and get this. Oh well. Right. I want them gone. They don't need to be there now. And neither do any of those. Now, yeah, everything else is working at this precise moment, so I'm going to leave those be and wait for it to finish saving. We haven't got much left at all of this. A few thousand. That one's got 990. It's got 600. Right, so yeah, that's not going to last long. I'm going to need some more copper again. And the steel's not exactly much better either. That can go. All that can go. There's absolutely no iron going up there whatsoever now. That can all go. That can go. That can go. Don't need those. Don't need any of this. Yep. That's all gone. And that's gonna, no it's not gonna disconnect it, that's fine. They're gonna take everything away. They're gone. Yep, just the 4 left. 4, that's all. Right, what I'll do, I'll split one of these and I'll send it down this way so it could be used for steel and the iron itself. Not exactly the best ratio, but at the moment that's all I can do. Right, now then. What I want to do is essentially on this side first, because although the solar power is good, in a sense that it won't exactly like him. Why are these here? These don't do anything. They don't. It is good for all your resources and stuff to get done and everything, and it helps with it stops all the pollution and stuff. But it doesn't exactly help anywhere else, because it doesn't give you a lot of power, each solar panel. We've got just about 70 or so on me, 60 kilowatts. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll make an extra set of steam engines, and then I'll put the next set on. So let's get that on now, I reckon. I do have essentially some things. Oh, I did. No, they're not. They're in the car. Where's the car? Where did I park it? Up here. There it is. Right. Right. Get them. That. I might want them, and I want them. Yep. Right, down you come. This might need the essentially removing, but I'll do that now. Actually, go to that and that one. Put these sort of down this end. Where's the attach? There. Damn it. There we go. Right. I want. Again, like it with the others, it was 6 lines, and you could get 4 blocks of 5. So I want 6 of these on the go. So right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, when it saves, 6. Right. Next thing I want is blueprints. So let's get that on now. That's not the one I want. Where's the one I want? Oh yeah. This is how these work. You got the normal scroll button, but if you use shift, it will scroll between things you need, and that's the one we need. Is that the right? No. That way. That's the way you got to go. Now you do have to leave. I think 2 gap. Like there. Like that. I think that's how you got to leave it. Pretty sure that's how, so it will fit down here. And they'll do that. It would be better if I had more stuff around, but at the moment it's kinda, you've got to sort of wait it out really. So that's in the area, so they'll probably make a lot of the workers might come to me, but at the moment that's how we're going to do it. These can all go. I'm not picking, I keep picking up those. There. And I want these, and they need to be rotated like that. But they need power as well. Right. Let's move that, like that. There. There we go. They'll start filling that lot now. Right. How can we do this? Oh, that could go. That's gonna go like that. I'm not gonna walk through there anymore. I think I might do it like that way. Don't need those. Oops. That's what I wanted. Where's that other? There it is. Yeah, let's put that. Save again. Put that back. There we go. And that will fill this slot. It doesn't need that one there really. Does it? Oh, it does. Yes. That's part of the 6. So this one's filling this section here, and then these 6 are filling that one. It's a bit annoying with that, It's got a curve around it, but it works. And it would be better. So in fact, I don't even need them now. We'll do that. We'll just do the one that way. Good. Right. I think that's how it works. Right. Let's get the next blueprint out. That one. There. Yep, that was correct. Again, rotate. So it could go there. Oh, that's in the way. Move that. You got to make sure nothing's in the way because it will have a moan. That's got to go. That's got to go. So is that and that. There we go. Everything's out the way now. This is still powering the system. It's connected through the other side, so it's not so bothered. That I'll have to connect that way, like that. That's now working. So let's get that back out. Yep, that's the right way. So there's one. There's two. And there's three. And that will work the entire system. No crap, don't get stuck in. Oh yeah, I've got walkways. And that will now hopefully fix up the entire system, and we should get twice the power come through. It's going to send up loads of pipes and things. Yeah, look at all these robots. They're so cool, these are. They are so cool. And I do have a lot of this, all this stuff I have set up here. Everything's got a requester chest, not request, sort of the red ones, what are they called? The passive provider chests. So they can send all this from the actually base itself. So we've essentially done all that in seconds. I think everything's done. Yeah. If you got things like down here, you'll get things like robots, and something can't be done. I think there's like a spanner. I think it might look. No, that's repair stuff. I'm not sure what it is specifically, but it comes up with a label saying it can't fix something. But everything there is gone. So let's look at the power now. There we go. 100 of these now, which works quite well. And everything all connects together straight over this side. This path now is redundant, so I might end up getting rid of that. I'll probably put one straight through. But if I do this again, I'm going to make sure I'll leave more of a 2 wide gap. I'm going to leave probably like maybe a 4, because it is a pain in the arse driving through here. So we've got enough steam engines now. That should last us a little bit longer. I just want to check something now. How much has this got left? Well, that one's gone. That one's gone. Just the 4. They're not going to last very long. So once these are gone, I'm essentially going to send these through. I've essentially sort of put them in this way to just sort of keep them going for the time being. See, most of this stuff's going down this side, and then this tends to fill it if it needs to on here, and this fills this side here. But once it's done, I'll essentially just belt it underneath. This one will feed this side, and this will feed these sides. But I'll wait for this to finish off completely. May as well do. But I need to find a new one of them. I've had a quick search around for what there is, and there's a little bit of iron here. I think the best bit here was iron there. 3 copper sections there. I might get that eventually. Small iron, copper there. Large iron there. Mix and match of all sorts there. Problem with that one is I'd have to filter everything out. Some coal around these. These won't be too hard to get because the trains are already there. I just have to make a train go up and around. I will have to fill these with the ammo again at some point. I did put a radar down here, but it just made these like constantly attack the wall. So I thought, right, I'd rather keep the radio out. I don't need to look at it really. There's nothing going to be there. So I'd rather not be a radio and actually keep this secure at the moment, because if I've got that there, because aliens were spawning in this spot here. But now there's a wall there, they can't get through to spawn. Because they changed how the gen works for all these mobs. They used to just spawn in random sections, but now they sort of do encroach on what you've got rather than just spawn in random places. So we're good for now. So now then, while that's running out, the next thing I want to do, I believe, is the solar panels. Right then, let's get the blueprint out for these. Yeah, I've got a couple of train stations, the in and outs of the train stations, so I think it's just I've only got the 5 at the moment. So what we want to do, want to link up those and smash those down. Oh, that one's in the way. Come on, go away. Oh, I'll do. Go. It's not exactly brilliant at this precise point in time because I've not really got a lot of them, so it's going to take a few minutes to do. It's going to take a few minutes. It's going to take a short amount of time, but they'll only go to essentially where you're at. They won't exactly go any further. Look, see, I'll only fit halfway through there, but the more row reports you can get in here, the more rows you can get, and the more the bigger the circle gets for it as well. So if I do that, this one, you've got this small square. The more row reports, the bigger the square gets, and I think it's sort of, for every row report you get 10 robots that can fit in it, and you get the for every what do you call it, for every report it goes up by a certain distance. It gains like every so many. I'm not certain, but we're good for now. So there's that one. I think I need yeah, I've got to landfill that. Lucky for me, I have brought some landfill. Plus it up. Let's see him do that bit for now. Oh, I'm not sure if I told you, but it did burn down this entire forest, because you remember this was full of trees. It is now not, because I'm hopefully going to fill most of it with these solar panels. And I'm too far from there. There we go. And save auto, obviously. Oh, let's get my research on. One thing I want to do. Oh, I can do this now. Yes, because just before the episode started, I finished these. So I'm actually going to get this researched. Will I? Actually, no. Because I need the speed modules. There's no point me getting that until I got the speed modules. I can do them, but they take a hell of a lot of time to do. Let's get maybe flow flare. I don't need any more logistic slots. Probably combat robotics 2. Actually, cluster grenades. Let's get them on. Actually, I'll show you them. Maybe in the next episode, but I'll see if I can get them in this one. But it'll sort of depend. Yeah. What's up? Am I out? Oh god, I'm out. Right. Down here. Get them. Get them. Much better. There we go. I'm not out anymore. Carry on. Right. Solar panel next. Still not quite enough room on this side. Oh, I'm out of substations. Right. Let me go grab some substations because I'm out of those as well now. Done. That's all I can do. Now, let me go grab some substations and they'll be back up here. There we go. I've made a few. I thought I'd put them in the it said you got them made, but they're not being made. So now that I'm doing this, I think I might very well make them. Now then, was this far enough now? Let's have a look. Not quite, so we need to go further along. This, you've got to make sure you're sort of in the right area, otherwise you've got no hope. But we should be good now. There we go. Don't get trapped, don't get trapped, don't get trapped. Crap, can't see. So yeah, if you're in here, they will trap you in, and you will have to essentially dig your way out. Don't need that one. Get this side done, and this is fully tileable. I can't fit any more of these in. That's as much as I can do there. I'll have to make a few more of this, but it's looking a bit lacking at the moment. So that's not so bad. They won't make any power at all at the moment because it's night time, as you can see the big giant green glow. But oh, cluster grade's nearly done as well. But that will essentially get us a bit more power, and hopefully I'll be able to show you when we start, but it's looking a bit thing at the moment. There's the cluster grenades. These are quite good, but they are quite expensive as well. They cost 7 grenades, 5 explosives, which is one thing we can use them for as well, so that's not so bad. And 5 steel, which isn't so bad, that's alright. Right, I might get this energy shield going, to be honest. Now, let's wait for daytime, to be honest. I'll be back with you. In fact, before we do that, let's have a look at these again. One more last look. There we go. Steel is pretty much stopped, so I'll get this on. That can go. They can go. All that line can go. Don't need any of that there. Right, let's see. Move this along. Saving, right. There. Just for now. I'll remove that later. And then I want an underground belt. Like that. There. Yeah, that can go like that. There, 3. There. So this isn't going to take long now. 500, yeah. Are they storing things in that? No, good, right. So there we go. The steel's going to carry on now because we pretty much ran out of that. That was pretty much on its last legs. Stone is actually gone pretty well as well. One thing I want to do is I want to start making the electric furnaces as well. That will help with our coal situation. Because the coal's mostly gone down here as well. Forget with the menu. This coal's about, look at how much coal's left in there. Virtually nothing. So that will help with the coal situation. But again, that's going to cost a lot of power, which is what this episode's for. Very little of that left. Let's just do that. Decommission that lot. That can go. And all that there can go. And that bit. That's essentially the bit to reorganise where it is. Just waiting for this little bit to go, and then we'll be done. This is going to take not much there. So yes, I do want them on, but I think I might need new steel. Look at the copper we've got left. In fact, let's have a look at that copper as well. Where is it? Up here. Stone is about gone. All the land, yeah. Just looking at that, I'll get those. So yeah, I do need a couple more substations. I probably could put another one down now. That's all the stone I've got left. Only this one is feeding this now. So once this is gone, that's it. Which I suppose is okay, but it is taking its toll. I might need to sort of reroute some of this. This isn't so bad at the moment. Now it's making walls and things, but I'll need to sort of split those one side, and then put the electric furnaces this one, because I haven't made concrete yet, and we've got that to do. Look at the trickle of copper we've got. Oh no, that doesn't look nice. Yep, 2 more have gone, 3 more have gone. So yeah, that's why I essentially want most of this removed. Oh, that was powering the entire thing. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, don't need that. That light's not been powered. Now there's that one. That's all gone. Nice. Okay, they're not going to take long either. Is that gone yet? Not quite. So yeah, that's mostly that thing gone. This is pretty much not going to do anything now, I don't think, because of the way it is. As soon as that iron's gone, that's essentially decommissioned. In fact, for the sake of that little bit, I may need trains, but I'll have to make them manually. So let's just get rid of them. They can go. Pick up the coal as well. There we go. Just to shut it up. See, we've got a nice set of stone here. I might recommission this to once that one's gone. And the last thing I want to do is probably put the 6th one in. That's done quite quickly. Right, I think I'm going to get a couple more of these on, I think. They're not so bad. Right, let's get on combat robotics, because I need to get that on a lot. This essentially gives us a new distractor capsules. Essentially, the aliens will target those rather than you, which is very good when you're having things like going against the giant worms and things, because they're gonna want to target you, but with them, they're not. Well, that was a tiny. Okay, yeah, I need a lot more of that. Yeah, that's going to use the whole thing. Why is this one missing? There we go. Anyway, so they're going to make 10 kilowatts each. If I go to the power, we're making 13 megawatts from our 300 solar panels, which isn't bad. We're only using essentially half the power. Oh, it must be turning night time slowly. Yes, it is, yeah. So yeah, we was making 13 megawatts and you're only using half the amount of steam engines to power our thing, which is very good. That will lower the pollution by a lot more than you think. I'm standing on rails. But yeah, this is gonna start draining very quickly now. And I bet you £1,000,000 this one down here's gone. That's nearly gone. They look so slow compared to these fast belts now. I need to sort of upgrade all of them. Not quite gone, but no matter. I'm probably going to leave the episode here. Oh yeah, one last thing I wanted to do is I want to essentially get this. Yeah, all that. Yeah, let's see. Where is it? It'll be in that one. Copper. And that's essentially how you pick which ones you want. I want to keep that because I want this going over here, but I need to sort of revalue where it's going. In fact, that would be fine, but I need to change those as well. Let's go to that and that and that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, die. Put it in the book. There we go. That's much better. There it is. It'll actually be in the book now. So yeah, that can go. But I want to sort of redo that. I still want the balancer on it as well. Well, that'll do for now. But there, yeah, the rest are going to come up there. Actually, you know what? Cancel all that. Cancel that. I'll come back. I'll do that later. I'll have to take a bit back of this. Do that. I'll send it backwards. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here. We're running out of copper to go on our thingy, so I'm going to get that on for the next episode as well. And now we've got a decent set of power. At last, we should be okay for just about starting to get some laser turrets around the place. I'm just sort of going to prioritize the main areas, things like this one, these, and this one, because it's not so bad around here. It's mostly just like mostly these attacking this section and this section. Don't tend to get a lot around this top. Get around here quite a few times, so I'll probably do down here, particularly because there's copper now. So yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. Get a few laser turrets on, I think, and I'll find some copper for us to rob. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like this episode. Subscribe to see some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.